Hey, I am Sachin Sharma, founder of Dapto. This is Dapto Frontdesk, our AI front office for handling customer conversations and taking actions across your business. It gives your business AI agents for the front office. It can answer questions, qualify leads, book meetings, handle support, and bring in your team when a person is needed. And everything is managed from one place. I'm going to show you the full workflow, so let's get started. Creating an agent start with just few details. Give it a name, add your company, add your website details. That's enough to get started. Dapto Frontdesk reads your website and it uses it the first source of knowledge. So you do not have to build everything from scratch before you can see it work. You can get your first agent up and running very quickly. But the website is only the starting point. Once the agent is created, you can give it much more business knowledge. You can add more website sources. You can upload files like product guides, policies, SOPs, pricing sheets, service documents, or support material, you name it. You can add information directly as text as well, and you can create exact question and answers for the things you want the agent to handle in very specific way. So the agent is not limited to whatever happens to your public website. You decide what it should know, and all of these sources come together to one knowledge base. Before you put the agent in front of customers, you can test it here. Let's ask it a real question, and there's the answer. It already using the business knowledge we gave it. You can keep testing questions, improve the knowledge, and make sure the experience is right before going live. Once you are ready, adding front desk to your website is very simple. Just copy the script, paste it into your website, and the agent is live. Human handoff. You control when AI hands off, who gets alerted, and which hot lead needs attention. Now let's look into email integration. Customer do not only come through your website, they email you too. Connect your inbox and the same agent can respond there as well. And because the email uses the same knowledge you already built, customer can get the same approved information whether they contact you through the website or your inbox. One agent, one knowledge base, more than one way for customers to reach. Live conversations. Now let's look what happens when a real conversation starts coming in. From the live queue, your teams can see conversation as they happen. The AI can handle the normal questions on its own, but AI should not handle everything. If the agent cannot answer something, if the customer asks for a person, or if the conversation needs human judgment, tap to front desk can escalate it. Your team gets a conversation with full context already there, taking over in one click, and the customer does not have to repeat everything. The conversation simply continues now with the person. That makes the handoff feel natural for the customer and much easier for your team. Integrations, your action layer. And this is where Dapto Frontdesk becomes much more than an AI that answers questions. It connects with more than 1,000 business tools, your CRM, calendar, help desk, email, project tools, and many more. And those connections let the agent take actions. It can qualify a lead, book a meeting, update your CRM, start a workflow, or on the support side, use your system to help resolve the customer requests. Playbooks. Control what AI can and cannot do. Answering question is useful, but sometimes you want the agent to actually follow a business process. That is where playbooks comes in. You can describe a rule in normal language. For example, if a customer reports a damaged order under $50, approve the refund. Dapto turns that instructions into a working playbook. You can review the step, make the changes, and decide when it should become active. Nothing has to run until you approve it. So the agent can do more than talk. It can follow the business rule you give it while you stay in control. Leads, your buying intent. And Dapto Front Desk is not only built for customer support, it can also help your sales team find opportunities hidden inside conversations. Every conversation can be evaluated for buying intent. Front Desk does not just give it a score, it also explains why the lead matters. Maybe they asked about enterprise pricing. Maybe they mentioned a larger team. Maybe they asked how quickly they can get started. Those are all buying signals. And now your sales team can see them without reading every conversation one by one. They know who deserves the attention first. Analytics. See the results. You can see what is happening across your front office. How many conversations came in, how many were handled by AI, how many needed a person, how many leads were found, and how many were qualified. What does your lead qualification ratio looks like, and how the system is performing over time. Instead of guessing what your AI agent is doing, you can actually see it. Help desk, automated ticketing, and escalation. When a conversation needs human help, front desk automatically creates a support ticket with the full conversation and customer context already attached. It automatically sets a priority based on the issue, and if the conversation becomes more urgent, front desk raises the priority automatically. The SLA clock starts immediately, so your team knows what needs attention first. Dapto Frontdesk also notifies the right team through Microsoft Team, Slack, email, or your connected channels. The ticket already contains the conversation history, customer details, attachments, and internal notes. So when your team steps in, they are not creating tickets, copying information, or figuring out what happened. Dapto Frontdesk already created the ticket, prioritized it, escalated it, and alerted the right people. Your team just need to resolve it. So that is Dapto Front Desk. At the end of the day, every customer conversation should lead somewhere. A lead gets qualified, a meeting gets booked, a question gets resolved, or the right person gets bought in. Dapto Front Desk makes sure those conversations don't just sit in an inbox, disappear from your website, or wait for someone to notice them. It responds instantly, it takes action, and it brings your team in only when they are actually needed. So you can capture more revenue, resolve more requests, and handle more customers without adding more front office work. That's Tap to Front Desk. Turn every conversation into an outcome. Start free using the link below.